If I'm not on the title screen at the start of a video, you can be sure that it's not the first take. This is take 3. I am really regretting the arbitrary decision to only play a single ship until I climb to the next loop. It's so difficult, and if I want to do Temple as well with Armsmaster... Oh boy. Oh man. The game is genuinely really hard right now. If it gives you an idea of how much I played, look at the scrap. I'll commit to this, I suppose. So at least I got all the trials unlocked in the process of all the failed attempts. But now, failed attempts are going to mean even less. I'm disabling Runic. I think I might be forgetting about a unique. You saw, I think it was called Vigil, where the eyes spawn in and shoot at the nearest enemy. I showed that off as Scully. But now I'm thinking, Runic's lock-on feature is genuinely worse than regular fire. I would rather use the pea shooter. Especially on loops where enemies have revenge attacks, where there's like Malice engines and Bane engines and tough positions, and Bane engines also have revenge attacks. Not being able to shoot exactly what I want really sucks, but I think the rest of the weapons are good. I don't feel the need to switch any of them off. I just need to find the right keywords on them. I had a terrible razor, but I learned my lesson. I picked a cursed weapon that's a razor. I didn't think about the fact that the keywords are actually quite weak in terms of DPS. I was fighting Monolith, so you can rest easy. I got at least that far. And I did beat Monolith, but then I died on floor 7. I think the pea shooter would have been more effective than the razor I had, except for the last phase where I stood on top of Monolith and used the melee attack of the razor. In spite of how much I'm struggling, I do stand by all the things I said about difficulty. Because if hard mode is too hard and people want to experience unique content, just make a third difficulty. Like, what is the problem with there being an extra mode? Hard plus or something. So that the developers don't just discard perfectly good, super difficult stuff because people can't handle it. I do feel strongly about that, even though I would probably fail to keep up with my upload schedule if the game was any harder than it is now. So, Armsmaster, hard, mild, random, 7. I already said take 3, right? I'll talk strategy, but I'm mostly just gonna try to lock in for as long as possible. Maybe I'll do Temple, maybe I won't. I didn't make it there when I least expected it, so maybe it'll happen again. That was something. Maybe that's a good sign. But honestly, I'll do High Loop Temple as Scully. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm playing a bit too drastically. It was fine in normal mode and in earlier loops. Well, I think while I was playing normal mode, I didn't really make many drastic decisions. Like, well, I did disable Second Wind. Oh, this room. Not actually that bad. But I don't think I disabled Sword until... Get out of my face, you disgusting... I gotta vent my frustrations on something, so Crimson Lotus is the punching bag. My advice for loop hermits would be, when you can, because in that case I had to kill the ghosts, ignore the ghosts. kill them, because they're just gonna spawn more. The ghosts fire too many revenge bullets for killing them to be even remotely a good idea. Learned that the hard way. I'm confident enough in the first 2 or 3 floors that I could ignore defensive stuff like focus. And maybe long-term reserves will be handy. I'm pretty sure that piece of paper says the same thing every time. I think Void is very useful. Like, that would be a good example. No. Never. Not even once. Not unless the devs themselves tell me that this thing was changed. Maybe it was changed, doesn't reflect here. I assume it isn't. And that is my final word on this goddamn thing. Maybe if I was doing better at the game, I wouldn't be so hostile, but... Ersatz is kind of scary. I realized summons random enemies, and those enemies have loop scaling. Yeah, like that. Or at least some loop scaling. I'm pretty sure I saw a chamber head fire the big blast. These are tricky, by the way. They're sort of like fire bars from Mario. Kinda. Fire bars is Danmaku, I suppose. I guess I was sort of preserving ammo by shooting many ghosts at once. I don't know what actually ends up being better. I have no clue. I think killing enemies before they act is probably better than taking 2 extra hits with such limited iframes. I have reserves, so I'm fine opening that. What? Oh, you are kidding me. That's actually amazing. That was such a cool level design. Oh yeah, you can't be crushed, that's the problem. Wait, so... Are those shields coded to break when specific enemies are killed? Because they all had shields, right? I guess that's how that works. That's interesting. Again, advanced geomancy. I want to see what kind of messed up stuff people can do. I think I'll have my hands full with the main game for a while, but maybe that could be fun in the far, far future. I don't know if there's a convenient way to download user-generated content, but if there isn't, maybe they'll eventually do that. I can see D13 themselves officially endorsing it. Maybe with Steam Workshop support. I just hope the game is popular enough for that to even be a serious concern, though. Haven't looked into how well it's been doing on Switch, beyond like a couple of reviews saying that people are pretty into it. I hope they are, anyway. Yeah, that's probably good. Max ammo, max life. Okay. Yeah, that pattern I saw. Maybe it was lower loop, but Ursat's definitely summoned the chamber head that did that. I think this is obvious. I explain why I'm never picking this. I don't care that it warps you through tiles. That doesn't change anything for me. I can get... like, loot from shortcuts doesn't concern me that much. Actually, it might mess me up even more if I try to quickly dash against a block and I end up dashing through it into danger. So yeah, it changes absolutely nothing. Maybe even makes it worse. It's on. I still don't want this. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's gonna help me. I'm handicapping myself to make this more entertaining, hopefully. I've been doing that for a while. I think this is too niche. And since I said in a scrap recording, I will ignore the sticky note and I will say plate may be good if there was a consistent source of shields, just like I suggested the old mini-boss drops be altered and reintegrated into the game. I am still utterly unflinching in my belief that that would be better. Missing life, you get 1 life from a mini-boss. Full life, you get a shield. Both, you get a full ammo refill. Like, if someone could come up with something even better than that, I'm all ears. But I'm gonna bang that drum whenever there's a good opportunity. I think that's gonna be pretty good. It was 25. Interesting. Is this Grimoire? I think it was. I guess this room gets complicated if you have a weapon that can't be precise. And Runic would have been terrible there. I'm a Runic hater now. It's impractical. Like, if you think auto-aim and homing properties are good, you just suck at aiming, I'm sorry. They cause me so much grief in some rooms. It's unreal. Pretty sure stepping on those OK switches would trigger spikes. I guess I want a weapon just to open stuff, probably, yeah. That's fine. That might even be a pretty good combo of keywords, honestly. Charge is better if I have 2 weapons as Armsmaster. Drag drill is better than I thought, because it keeps the enemy in the damage over time zone of the drill. I'll go for the fireball, though. Sure. Oh. This is what I said about min-maxing. I guess it's reasonably likely if you get that upgrade that you could find plug, but the upgrade is not likely, and I haven't seen plug in a decent bit, so... no, still not gonna min-max to that degree. Okay. getting better. No, the boss will give me enough scrap. I don't need to scrap my weapon. Oh, Charlie. How do you loop? Assuming you do. Well, you probably do. It seems the ads are limited in their looping behavior. Maybe limited in general. I like it because those ads are basically part of the attack pattern of the boss. The way they're handled a lot of the time. I think this was the hard mode pattern. I do like that Charlie goes behind that background layer. It's pretty cool. Yeah, because I'm gonna open this and... What is a special room, exactly? Any, like, non... Could it be a shop? A weapon trove? An upgrade terminal? Maybe. It's one of those carts where I'm probably not gonna notice what it does until someone points it out to me. Now, I said I learned my lesson with cursed weapons. At least I think I said it. Multiple takes starts to mess with me, because my memory goes pretty far back. So, sometimes I forget what was recent and what was not so recent. But anyway, Paranoia, phasing piercing charge. It's not bad, I think. Although maybe the insubstantial scale with loops. That would be pretty terrifying. They do, okay. Well, that's not that bad, I think. Why is there no music in arcades anymore? That's... I'll hold on to my money, though. Honestly, charge also counters the... Yeah, this was a good choice of cursed weapon, I think. But it seems that cursed weapons are particularly bad with Armsmaster, because you can't open bonus rooms, you can't switch weapons. It really restricts you. Yeah, like I wanted to open that. I gotta remember, I can't. Genuinely just can't. Yeah, I thought it would get hit there. I think I prefer the fish to be in the water. Okay, charge. You're living up to the reputation I want to build for you. No, that's just scrap. Of course I took the life. Yeah. Selection of 4. Decisions are difficult, and I guess that's a good thing from a game design standpoint. Maybe plating is not so bad. Would it be 4 or 5? How does rounding work? Is it round up or down? So I'm pretty sure a third is not a whole number in this case. Ugh. Actually, Packrat gives me a lot of options. The pain. I realize some things about Packrat that I may or may not be repeating. But with Armsmaster, I do think it's good because it gives you more control over keeping a specific weapon, gaining more max ammo by keeping that weapon at full ammo, and then using another weapon with 0 ammo as a pea shooter, if I understand correctly. I notice my nose whistles. It doesn't seem to be anything I can do anything about. Anything I can help, that's what I meant to say. I'll try not to inhale so sharply. Because I can do something about it in a practical sense. I just can't stop it from happening all the time. Yeah, this cursed weapon's totally fine, but if it doesn't run out on this floor, well, that would be terrible. And doing this would be... that's the thing. Not knowing when I... like, maybe there should be something more going on with cursed weapons. Because even if you can handle everything, I feel like the cursed weapon just not breaking and forcing you to abandon a bunch of stuff, especially as Armsmaster, is so awful. Maybe it's just not even worth picking up cursed weapons ever. Because I'll miss the secret room, I'll miss both of those, I'll miss that, I'll miss this. Maybe even after this, because this was a decent cursed weapon. Maybe after this, I'll decide, okay, no cursed weapons as Armsmaster, ever. It's possible. Oh, armor attack's beam is a laser, not a lightning beam. That means that weatherproof doesn't work, but I don't think that matters. You'd have to get hit by the laser, but not the bullets. So... oh, but it still works here, I guess. It broke! Oh, what a relief. But maybe I just got lucky. So it's still questionable that I even took it. I think this is good. It would take a charge as an offhand thing, but I'm not crazy about these. Oh, and I forgot to consider this. I'll replace. And I neglected that, but maybe I can still get it up. But I shouldn't spend there. Like, maybe playing arcade games is not worth it. And that's another annoying thing. How is Armsmaster supposed to use holy water on a cursed weapon? It's just not gonna happen. I didn't even think about that until now. Why did I look at the map? You're not safe, you fool. I think I'll do this for the ammo. And rather than the damage, I'll just do this. Even during the micro games, it's dead quiet. If Loop 13 has new music that is straight up horrifying and intense the whole time, that'll be cool, I think. Okay, barely made it. Luxor? Wasn't that a Zuma clone? I know it's a thing in general, but that's the first thing I think of. I don't mind that pulsar. I guess I blessed it, so good by drill. This is a piercing weapon, so... That was pretty close. I'm getting better at numbers. Now where is that? Of course it's here. Sure. That doesn't work. Execute on a high fire rate weapon is pretty good. So yeah. I could scrap this and rely on Luxor, but I just invested this and that into... yeah. If I... oh, right, they have bouncing bullets. If I eventually become so good at this version of the game that I don't need damage upgrades... like, even now I'm maintaining my position that if damage ups weren't in the game and it were balanced around that, it would be better. Maybe the game is harder than they would have made it if damage upgrades weren't a thing. It's kind of like what I said about live systems and... what other example did I give? Maybe you remember better than I do. Oh. Gotta be careful or else plug is not actually worth using. At this rate, plating. I guess lesser enemies just have a certain amount of max life. So if they're below that threshold, they get destroyed by that keyword. What? Oh, right, that's what... that was a medium bullet from a shard, wasn't it? That's what Luxor does. It's pretty cool. I'll try to showcase it somewhere. Or just make use of it, honestly. I thought you were down. I guess Luxor is more of a crowd control weapon than a single target weapon. So it'll probably work well here. Not so much here. Oh, I dodged that spread pattern. For some reason I was really bad at it before the last two attempts. I'm good on ammo. I only fear death. Like most mortal men. Now, at least that new pattern is countered by cover. So it's not necessarily harder. And that's more interesting, honestly. Maybe you can think your way through parts of hard mode. What was that? Why did that... did this thing always have a face? Have I just never seen it shut? Kinda looks like a chomp. Have you seen that before? That's how pipe beads work on loops. It's a thing. These alcoves are nice. I need to remember them. Might be instrumental in the future. Okay, I feel the practice of the last attempts. I'm not super confident, but I'm doing better. Opportunities present themselves to me. Like forks in a river. What am I doing? Well, it's one opportunity. I don't think Clover is that interesting. It certainly doesn't deserve poetry. I don't think I could get... I think I need a max life item or 2-part items. Which could maybe happen. I guess I'll hack this too. Okay. Damn it. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. Probably not. Speaking of opportunities, I might have squandered one just because of that. Now, it's just not happening as Armsmaster. I need to give it up. Wait, do those spark bullets render under the laser? Guys, I was just about to comment that every bullet should render above the laser. If a bullet appears below this fucking laser right here, it makes this weapon bad. I will refuse to use this weapon if any bullet is obscured by it. Not bullet. Any attack type from an enemy. Fury made a mistake when it comes to that in its final boss fight where it gives you a Giga Laser, and I didn't want to use the Giga Laser because I couldn't see the enemy Danmaku. That's really bad. But in Fury's case, I was also forced to use the Giga Laser, and that kind of made it worse. I took Pack Rat, right? Okay, there's something I could do here. Triple homing. Maybe that's good enough. Split wall crawl. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, that'll be it. Although, maybe I'll stick with Pea Shooter. I picked reserves, right? Yeah, I did. What was, Temple's gone. Temple's done. Stop thinking about Temple. Think of the future without Temple. Maybe it's hard to imagine, but that is your future. Alas. What is with me this recording? Why am I talking like that? Now I play well when it doesn't matter. I'm hitting the diminishing returns. Yeah, I can't. Alright. I forgot. There's a bullet cancel when you break the last sub-core, I guess. If those even have a name. Why not? Oh, increasing my max ammo temporarily gives me access to the zero ammo weapon. That's fun. I think short controlled bursts are really good with execute. That was a loop room. Whatever that's worth. I am genuinely curious if anyone knows. Do danger rooms still remove a third of your damage while you're in them? I should try this Thunderhead, probably. Stop being so stubborn about it. Actually not that scared of relics. No amount of failure will make me go back on any of the decisions I've made. I can be very stubborn. If I can, I will. And that's how it is. That was pretty quick. And this strat would mean so much more if the old... Okay, I'll stop, but... I could have gained max ammo there if I was at full life and the old system was in place. Just pointing it out when it's relevant. And yes, I know being at max life, or full life right now, is a pipe dream, but still. Sometimes you just see the whole path like that. That's a shield. I guess I should... Oh, but I can't. Too poor. I do like that new soul slash soul extractor slash soulmonger pattern. And yeah, this Thunderhead is as I thought it would be. I have plating. There's never a reason to take a hit. Especially not at this life total. Right, those phase. They're not colored the way other phasing bullets are, but they do phase. How do I even... Right. I'm being so cautious, I think it's backfiring. Yay, I guess. Oh, that was a fun one. 91. I think I need to recover, and this might do it. If I do well enough. Keyword if. Why do I not notice? Oh. That saves me a bunch of ammo, so sure. I take it the map device is the only thing that I can't get Yeah, no matter how I shove this around. Cool, cool. How much creative stuff can be done with all these level elements? Oh no. What is this? That could have gone worse, I guess. That was probably not the best way to... Maybe the pea shooter would have been a better idea. But then I'd be running around in a circle for longer, and they do stuff if you damage them gradually as well. Honestly, the loops are more than I could have imagined in terms of difficulty and creativity and effort. Whether or not I can handle the new loops is pretty much irrelevant. It's floor 5. I have 6 life. It could kill me. Wow, those are expensive. Maybe I should be considering discount. That was a mistake. I'm not even gonna make it to nowhere. Juice box! Wait, I didn't pick up any life this whole time? I've been below half for... Ugh, I mean with fortune and juice box. I need to pay more attention to my stuff. It actually matters to be as efficient as possible. Fine, whatever. I'm not confident, but maybe this weapon can do some stuff. This should work out great as well. Assuming I don't choke, there's always that possibility. Right, it's not crazy looped ghosts. I guess you just get put in the middle so that there might be... It might catch you off guard. Oh, there's an arrow showing which side it's gonna approach it from as well. Okay, that's good still. I guess I'll fully reload this. Maybe deep enough in the loops he just stops talking because you don't have time for that. You're gonna be attempting this a lot. Oh, those are the curved ones. How did I even take cover? At least those are the straight ones. Yeah, I'm picking life. Did I notice? Did I pick up life? Like, was I below half life when I picked life from a mini-boss at some point? Maybe. Maybe I was. Oh. Decisions. I think this pulsar is good. That thunderhead is... It's a good combo of keywords, but I don't think it's quite as good as I thought it would be. So... that happens. Alright, this is already... I forgot. Oh, but Overlord's next, so... Oh, in that case, do I? Oh. It's killing me. Overclock. That's my chair. Don't mind that. Overclock, ricochet, freeze. Maybe it's not that good, actually. Maybe that could help me focus on... Well, homing railgun's not bad in general, I don't think. Because it pierces. So it has the potential to hit more enemies per shot than you can by aiming. I think. Especially with phasing. Still haven't found that combo yet. So sure. And I mean, I'm slightly more confident to try that. I guess I'll take a game pack. That's irrelevant. No. Maybe I need the... Wait, is that gonna... Juice box plus Braveheart. Can I actually gain life from taking damage if I'm lucky? If I'm below half? Fascinating. Can't believe I'm relying on builds like that to actually save me here. Which weapon? The pulsar? Or the... I guess I'll try to pay attention to which is better. Alright, this one. This one's really weird, I don't even know how to describe it. Although I kinda remember it from before this update. Ah, almost. Was probably still worth it though. Ah, Nautilus. Shield. Did increasing my max life change anything about Juice Box? I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well. Maybe this railgun is kind of bad. Void overclock, backblast, freeze, sure. And I can even do that. Okay then. How did this floor end up being so great? This, yes, the other weapon's already blessed. And between these two, I don't know which is better. I should probably use the overclock on railgun in between phases. Maybe pulsar is otherwise the way to go. Not sure. Not sure. I guess there was a recovery period during which I couldn't switch weapons then? Interesting. Just too focused on optimizing my weapon use. Is that at this point? Sure. With Juice Box, I'm a bit more confident to not pick as much life now, because I'll just get more life later. Didn't home in onto the shield, did it? That was just me having bad aim, right? Okay, so that's good. I guess anything with overclock can be a charge. I like overclock for that specific reason. Yeah, piercing has damage fall off for every pierced target. That makes sense. I'm glad I didn't have to mess with that. Actually, overclock is super ammo efficient. I didn't even consider that as a strength of it, but it is. It absolutely is. Ugh. Can spawn them through the blocks, you filthy cheater. Oh, I probably could have used that to kill them. Okay, I should keep that in mind. I wonder how much they consider their existing level and enemy design when making new keywords. I think they definitely do. I've pointed out situations where I'm pretty much certain that they did that. Or maybe it's the other way around. They were considering existing keywords and upgrades when making new rooms. Yeah, it's the pulsar. Eh. Wait, could anything combo with swarming? I don't think it... Well, maybe a wider spray. Greater spread in damage. Like, the swarming kind of counteracts it, I think. Or maybe crowd control. But that's my crowd control. I'll try it. It's funny that I haven't found a shotgun-style pulsar yet. It's definitely still in the game for... Wait. Fuck. That's not how you do that. Yeah, you loop down, and then loop horizontally and go back up. Yeah. Did I finish that thought? There's no way they would remove the shotgun style keyword from the pulsar for reasons, a thought process that I will not say out loud, because it's kind of a perhaps a somewhat pointed jab towards someone, let's just say that. What the hell, drama's fun. It can be anyway, or it could be depressing, but it can be fun, and I'll try to make it fun. This is all in good fun. If you understand what I meant right there, don't take it too seriously, okay? Honestly, I'm really geared out for those guys. Yeah, I should have realized how good. Holds that thought once again. It's this room once more. Oh, that was absolutely awful. Those scullies are also weak, according to the execute keyword. I'll go through, I guess. But shattered ones are not. Wonder how much of that was a deliberate thematic choice and how much of it is just an arbitrary life threshold. Okay. Oh, that's the second one. I could try to use cover here. You always know how to catch me off guard, you jerk. I wasn't low enough. Yeah, with overclock, slow-firing weapons are definitely more efficient than fast-firing ones. That's for certain. Triple overclock. Wonder if... I noticed the Thunderheads shrink as their lifetime runs out. Although, I wonder if their size is in any way based on damage. Probably not. Probably just shrinks in size, and that's all. I don't think it makes sense to have 2 overclock weapons. I think every point of life counts. I think that took a little bit too long, but I guess it was fine. Okay, no more full clearing. I want to actually make it. I don't want to be stuck in this Armsmaster purgatory of my own making. But maybe it's making me better. In other words, my chosen torture makes me stronger. In a night that craves the hunger. The sun is setting, so that kind of works, doesn't it? I haven't looked out the window in an hour. Let me do that now. Yes, the sun has set, so yes, those lyrics, indeed. Okay, this Thunderhead is unimpressive. Maybe some of these are practical, but I wouldn't call them particularly impressive either. Front load? Phasing Infected Razor, phasing Backshot Spear. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. I think Backshot does full damage because it's harder to use than triple. So that's basically double damage. You just need to line yourself up so that the Backshot will also hit the enemy, which isn't that hard. It's definitely easier than getting close enough for all of the triple to hit. But you know, that's a single keyword, and this is a 2 keyword combo, so that makes sense. In spite of my chosen torture, I'm having so much fun, I have to say. Definitely the spear. This is the best I've done so far. I can see progress, even with all the randomness. I think that shows that skill does really matter. Or maybe I got lucky. It's also a possibility. I do have trouble reading a phasing attack. That's kind of unique. I haven't seen too much screen wrapping bullets in other shmups. Damn. What was that? Just hemorrhaging. I need to keep considering. Focus, come on. That's just, I'm pretty sure that's just a regular pattern. Gotta remember, I can go really far up during that previous pattern. Okay, why am I not shooting? This isn't database. Gotta say, the weird boss armor on transition during database feels so arbitrary. Why not just make it invincible? Why not give it more life? Maybe the life doesn't work, actually. But the invincibility, I think, would be practically the same. As if nigh invincibility is not just as lame as actual invincibility. Okay, that spear was good. That spear was really good. If anything, an invincible bubble would kind of remind me of shmup TLBs, you know? But a cool, round, flashy shield on, what was that phase called? Point Zero, I think I've heard in the past. Last phase of database. Hopefully I get to see it. The spear is nice. I will keep it. Absolutely botched. That combo of cards is really gonna carry me, isn't it? It shouldn't have to be like that, but I guess I'm still too bad. Oh, maybe I couldn't switch because I forgot to stop holding the fire button when I was using railgun earlier. Oh, turrets are also weak. Okay, okay. That's amazing. Yes, be gone, foul ghosts. Your legion is no more. Just because I love a room doesn't mean that it's not evil. Ugh. Put water in this room? I'll use it. Use it. Life, zero hesitation. Phasing is also good in those situations, yes. I have a general understanding of all the weapons. I hope I've been able to showcase that. I honestly think Runic is just bad at this point. I don't even know what a good Runic looks like. I don't think it exists. Maybe it's one of the unique Runics, but you can't bet on that. If you bet on that, you might as well just donate to the house, I think. That was good. That was good. Did those things always interrupt their attack if you, Okay, sure. I'll finish that thought. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. Did that enemy that, you know, has to do a final attack before it dies? The cross between a Blast Core and a Reaver / Reaper. I don't want any of this shit. Are you kidding me? Did they always interrupt their current attack to do their final attack? Because I noticed that they do that, and I don't remember that being a thing. I recall having to wait a little bit longer. Oh, I'm getting countered, and I don't like it. Just a second. If it's more than 30 seconds, give me shit for it, please. Alright, can I be heard? I can be heard. Alright. Alright. I'll try not to make breaks like that a habit. I'm wondering if I should use YouTube's editing feature to cut them out for the time being before I start learning editing software. This room. This godforsaken room. One more. It's probably in this direction. I think that's a seeker head. That would make sense as a name. Talk about living on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I think I've gotten enough out of the other one. Oh, I guess the lost souls kind of blend in with the bullets. If there are red bullets on screen, I find it hard to tell if there's a lost soul and where it is. Ooh, this has potential. This has extreme potential. Minus the fact that... Curse of Chaos, no. I don't know if hacking this even matters. I didn't think about it. That's just free? Sure. Yeah. Although I guess I could have gotten a shield. There is that. There's some weird stuff going on here. Hacking this or not hacking this might be better, depending on your situation. Optimizations and stuff. Trying to think about contact damage and whether or not it'll be relevant in the boss. I don't think it will be. Do those also sweep a larger area with increased loop? Ay, ay, ay. No! Get out of my face. That was bad. I don't think clearing rooms is worth it. Like, maybe I could find the... There's no guarantee. No. No. There's that, I guess. I don't think the pulsar is going to be especially good, but the spear could be if I find ammo, so... Okay, this is the weapon that might take me out of this purgatory, so think about this. Razor, Thunderhead, Railgun. The razors are... I was going to say they're identical, but they're not. One has instant hit, the other has infested. Yes. Infested! I've played too much Isaac. Entirely too much Isaac. It would take a miracle for me to continue playing it. It might be comparable to a relapse if it happens. I think instant recall is pretty good, actually. So the pulsar goes. I get 2 life. That's good. That is also pretty good. I would break even and get a shield, so it's actually better to do this. And I also... Nautilus works on those flames. I'm so happy I dashed and I didn't just move. That would annoy anyone who knew that that's how that works. Maybe cloak is... No, what does cloak do? But then again, does it matter? I don't even need to hack this. Hacking this is an unnecessary risk. It might make a difference. That's all that matters. Taking this would be unwise. What did actually... What did this say specifically? Under. So this would only be 2. It wouldn't be 3. In case that's relevant. I just go for it. Hopefully I'm not complete garbage at database all of a sudden after multiple failed runs. I can see how the patterns scale up as you get to later phases. I forgot that was a thing exactly. Do the spears stay in when I fought this phase of database once before, right? Oh, when it teleports, they probably do stay in. Spear is sick. I think I'm used to that pattern now. I still have my shield. I shouldn't be saying such things. I shouldn't be talking at all. It was bound to happen eventually. Oh, those are destructible now? I don't understand, guys. What is the logic behind making bullets destructible? Consider all my points, please. Okay. The sustain of that combo is so amazing. Their changes to Razor make it weak now. The pendulum swings. It feels bad now. I'm not gonna use it. I'm using the pea shooter. I don't have to think about preserving ammo. Not out of the woods yet. 14 is not that big of a number. Vertical movement only. Why did I do it like that? I guess it's a bit simpler. Not as much can go wrong. Ah. I was trying to get back in under the umbrella a bit too early. Okay. Now for the absolute worst part of this. By far. It's so cool, though. It's so freaking cool. Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. I'm free. Could actually go to temple and check that box off. Ugh. It's only gonna get worse, and I'm sticking to my ways because no matter how ridiculous or impractical they are, at least I could say I did it my way. How many fucking things am I gonna quote in the span of a minute? I read these, yes. It's not enough, we need to reach loop 13. No, that's enough. I can take a break with the trials! Oh, we all have something to look forward to next time. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna see any improvements. At least not as... Well, I did see improvements in my play moment to moment, I think. Oh, that score is bad. I definitely got hit a lot. My multiplier was not... it was not that high. I still won't be saving reports. Maybe like my first Loop 13 win or something. There aren't that many report slots, I don't think. Until next time. Haven't said that before. Wait, that's not my thing. It's thank you for watching.